He doesn't sit down. He doesn't even blink. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. And for any of you who are new to my channel, my name is Brittany and I focus all on the paranormal and mythological beings. So if that's something that you think might interest you, quickly go ahead and click that subscribe button. Now, sorry about my shirt. My shirt's a little wrinkly. I am supporting my house. But the story I'm going to tell you isn't exactly, well, I don't know. It might be paranormal, but do I think it's paranormal? No. It's just really creepy. And it is a true story. It did actually happen to me. During everything, that's going on in the world, and having to stay in our homes. So how we would do it, because we wouldn't want Sebastian in the stores, I would go in, Jeff would usually sit in the car or stay home with Sebastian. But we still wanted to be outdoors. Like, outdoors it just lifts our mood, it makes us happy, and so we would still go on certain hiking trails or just for walks and just, not around people. Now, this was during the start of I want to say it was before Mother's Day, but I'm not entirely sure. It's somewhere around that time, because Mother's Day we actually went hiking. Jeff planned it, and we actually went hiking to the place that I destroyed my knee, which is a story for another time. But anyways, so we went to Thatcher Park. Now, Thatcher Park has a bunch of different trails, and the part that we went to was across from the mountain, so you don't actually, there's really no views, but we just wanted to go for a walk. We figured there wouldn't be as many people on that side, and, I love being around trees. So we were like, okay, well, why don't we go over this way? So we went over to the other side, and we had Sebastian in his stroller because we figured it wouldn't be too bad of a walk for him to actually be in a stroller, because it wasn't like a hike type walk. Jeff and I were walking, and it's really hot out. So I had saw a picnic table, and how this picnic table sat was, it was like two roads connected. So there's a road this way and a road this way, or trail. They're not roads. There's a trail this way and a trail this way, and both of them you could either you could turn from this trail and go that way, or you could go that way. So, right in between those, there was a picnic table. So I saw the picnic table, and I saw a guy. It was an elderly guy. And I got a weird vibe from him, but I kind of at first, when I first saw him, I just played it off as, I just don't know the person, so whatever. I saw the guy out of the corner of my eye on the trail going this way, because we were walking that way. And I saw him, and I had looked at Jeff, and I was like, hey, do you want to sit for a minute? We can sit at the picnic table. And a lot of times when I talk, sometimes I talk really softly because I'm more soft-spoken, but other times I project my voice very loudly and I don't even think of it. And it's usually in times where I feel very comfortable that I do it, or I'm talking to someone who makes me feel very comfortable, which obviously is Jeff. So I'm pretty sure I said it louder. Now, at this point, the only people in this section are Jeff, Sebastian, and I, and this guy. And as soon as I said that, the guy stops at the picnic table. Now, he turns and he stares at us. So he is standing on the other side of the picnic table. And we're not to the picnic table yet. But he is standing at the other side of the picnic table, just staring. He doesn't sit down. He doesn't even blink. So I look at Jeff, and I'm getting freaked out, and I was like, we'll wait. And he's getting freaked out because he's like, we don't have anything. We don't have anything to protect ourselves. So, and we have Sebastian, it's not just us. Luckily, Sebastian's in the stroller, so I feel like if we had to make a run for it, it would go a little bit quicker because he's in a stroller. but still it was just, we didn't get a good feeling. So this guy's standing there, and we're like, well, like maybe he'll leave. So I was like mumbling to Jeff, and I was like, is this creeping you out? Like, and he's like, is he still there? Is he still looking? And no, Jeff was facing me. And I was telling him that he was still looking and stuff. And like, it was creeping him out. And so this guy stands there just staring at us for a very long time. And like, not sitting down, nothing, just standing there staring. So then I was like, okay, well, skip the picnic table. We will just continue walking. So we continued walking straight. So we had to pass the guy. So we continued walking straight. And as soon as we passed the guy like walked really quickly to get right behind us. So then we picked up our pace a little bit more. So Jeff's looking for like a rock or something to pick up just in case, because again, we have nothing on us. So we end up seeing like just a little dent in the trail where we can pull over, and I was like, well, let's just stop, because Jeff was like, I really don't want him behind us, because at least if we're behind him, we can see what's gonna happen, like we can see what he's gonna do. But if he's right behind us, we have no idea. So we pulled over and we pretended like we were talking to Sebastian, and like there was a reason, and it wasn't just to get him behind or get him to pass us. So he passes us, and like Jeff and I, because we weren't far from the picnic table at this point, so we sat at the picnic table to kind of catch our breath, to talk about what just happened, because we're like, yeah, that was really creepy, never experienced anything like it, like so strange. So we weren't even sitting there for like 3 minutes, guys, and all of a sudden we see the guy turn around. Well, we didn't see him turn around, but we see the guy walking back. So the entire time he's walking back, he's staring at us again, not blinking. And so at first he's walking straight, and then he starts to turn, like angling towards us. So my heart's like racing, because I was like, I don't know what we're gonna do. And this guy gave me such an eerie feeling. And you know, like maybe I'm reading too much into it, but he was just staring, and like he wasn't saying anything. So then these two bikers that we passed, like they were on mountain bikes, that we passed earlier in the trail, they were they were riding their bikes, and they said hi to us again, and they're so friendly. They said hi to us again, and then they said hi to the guy again, because apparently they saw him earlier as well. The guy got this like really angry look on his face. He didn't even say hi to them. He like angrily mumbled something to himself and looked down, and because of the bikers, it made him zigzag back to like walking straight instead of walking towards us. So then he kept walking straight because of the bikers. So as soon as like we saw him continue walking, we got up and continued on the other, like walking to the other part of the trail, and we were walking pretty fast to try to like create some distance. But oh my gosh, you guys, it was so creepy. And we don't hike a lot. Like, we love hiking, but where we had a breath pretty easily. And we just basically like being outdoors. We like being around the trees. We like seeing the views and just, you know, the nature. But so like we'll go on walks, and any trail that we've been on, any, you know, hike we've been on, we have never encountered anything like that before. And I don't think it was paranormal. I think he was a real person, but that almost scares me even more, because we don't know what his intentions were. and they didn't look good. Because any person would usually, you know, as they're walking towards you, would be like, hi, how are you guys doing? Intentions just, they didn't seem pure. The way that he was looking at us, there was a lot of anger in his eyes and what seemed to me malicious intent. There was nothing like pure or innocent or nice that I got when I looked into his eyes. Luckily, we were safe. Like, obviously, we made it home. And it scares me even more because we had Sebastian with us. Like, we were just going on a family walk and, like, didn't really think much of it. But I guess the biggest thing, you guys, is when you're going out in public in general, just make sure you're paying attention to your surroundings, because if we weren't, who knows what would have happened. So that is my crazy story for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. For me, it would mean literally the world to me. I am so appreciative of all of you guys and so thankful for you. And I just reached 700 subscribers, which blows my mind. But I literally love each and every one of you. You guys are amazing. I love having conversations with you. Excuse the repetitive banging. Sebastian is banging a container of puffs, which if you guys have seen any of my other videos where I accidentally put it right in the view of the camera, those are his favorite snacks. But if you guys are going on walks or hiking or anything like that, just in general, pay attention to your surroundings, stay safe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, evening, whatever time you're viewing this at, and I will see you guys next time.